pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Tuesday, March 21st, 2017, 6 p.m. This is a regular meeting of the Greensburg Road Board, called to order to comply with Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. The city requests that participants in this meeting complete a voluntary, anonymous survey that is available on the table in the back of the room. Thank you. Have a roll call, Donna.
Chuck?
Here.
Tony is absent. Iris? Here. Robin?
Here.
And Frank is absent.
Minutes from February 21st meeting distributed in the packet. Is there any corrections or objections to the minutes distributed? None, you'll say accepted. New business, Darren, Darren, HNTB.
Good afternoon. Kind of bring you up to date on the water PER. We had a 90% workshop on March 6th, about 2 weeks ago. Things went pretty well. Had a few comments. It seems like every time we meet, at least my group seems to learn a lot more about your facility, so that's always positive and good information from our standpoint, and hopefully we're giving information back to you as well. With that now, the next couple steps to take place is we've got an application form. I think you all got a copy. It basically is an SRF kind of application. It kind of spells out a lot of the general information. There is a description of the project and the need. And this is taken straight from the PER. Has stuff with the cost, and then has a little bit of, if there's additional funding you're looking at, and also talks a little bit about a schedule. It's very tentative. Basically, this is the application you have to give to SRF to know, so that they know the project is forthcoming. All we're doing is telling them that the city of Greensburg is looking at a project and looking at using SRF funding. So it's basically getting the project to them and let them know it's coming, the PR. So I guess I'm asking for approval tonight. It is signed by the mayor, so you would be authorizing the mayor to sign on you guys' behalf. Do you have any questions?
I have a question on the dates. Is that?
As far as
the timing
schedule?
on everything, is that? It seems a little aggressive, sort of. Is that just something SRF will?
We can adjust that. They're not going to hold you to that because there's a lot of variables that come into play with that. One, they have to approve it too, and whether that takes longer than anticipated. If you want me to, I can adjust those dates back and get the mayor to sign later.
I mean, that's the first time we have anybody that saw the dates, I think.
Yeah.
We probably need to involve getting the mayor's opinion also.
Yeah, if you want to, we can adjust those back or slide those a little bit, put a little more cushion in that if you want to.
And the reason I thought about it, we just have talked about this the other day, didn't we, Mayor?
Yes, we did. Okay.
Slow down a little bit.
Okay. So yeah, we can make that adjustment. Any other questions?
Does that change need to be made prior to our approval tonight, or can be made in conjunction with?
Motion to amend it.
Yeah. All right.
Change.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Sorry. If you guys are okay with the schedule, it's down there, I have no problem with that, but I just kind of was thinking, you know, I was thinking a year later, but
As far as the completion date, Pam, or
well, yeah, the both started.
start and the
So
completion?
that way we go, because we just did the study and we got some money with our study. Now, I don't want to start another study until we're, you know, done our 2 years at least, and then start the study the third year. I don't know, it's up to you guys. That was my concern.
That's workable, Darren? Any reason we wouldn't or shouldn't?
That's, you can, yeah, you can push back the timeframe on that. This schedule's probably the earliest it could possibly be done. So if you want to delay that a little bit, then that's something you can do. I haven't talked to SRF as far as when how their funding schedule looks at this point. Once we submit this application, then we'll have that dialogue with them to see where things go. The other dialogue we're probably going to have too is get update on ball where it is, and then they may have some guidance on as far as scheduling some of that, as when the monies will be due. As far as I think that's what the mayor's alluding to.
That's what I'm more concerned about.
So yeah, we can do that. We can have that dialogue with Unball prior to submitting this. So if you want to hold off on this application, we can do that till next month, or we can approve it and get those dates adjusted. Either way is fine.
What do you recommend on that?
I don't think that the dates hold a lot of concern from SRF. They're more of a placeholder to kind of get an idea. On the last project I've done, I think I submitted 3 of these. Every time we had updates to it, we submitted to the application. I think I would probably try to get it into their hands and let them know it's coming, and then they may be able to provide feedback as to some adjustments that need to be made too. I don't think if you submit, they're not going to hold you to that date.
Well, it seems from my point of view, I mean, and I don't know for sure, but it seems like if you're submitting it earlier, who knows what's gonna happen later, if those funds would go away, I guess. You know, if there's a chance of that happening, so.
I think it's always better to have it longer they're aware of the project.
Right.
So,
So,
I'm good with you guys.
I mean,
I wanted to bring that question up.
right,
But I'm perfectly fine, because that's, you know, that's when you gotta think, well, what's going on out in the other world? And, you know, like you said, it's better to get it, because we need, we need the project, so.
along those same lines, one of the other aspects that still needs to be done with the PDR is to have a public hearing. Tentatively, we've got that scheduled for next month. Basic logistics of that, we have to advertise 10 days prior. I think the meeting is on the 18th next month, so we have to have advertisement in the paper 10 days prior to that. The public hearing will be basically, we'll start it, you'll open up the public hearing as part of your meeting, and then you'll have to turn it over to me or our group, and we will give a presentation on the project and kind of go through the need, the alternatives that we looked at, the one that was selected, and some of the cost and some of the logistics. Basically going through the PER report and summarizing that. We'll probably have some slides so that the public can see that and be open for questions as well. You do tape all these meetings, don't you? We'll probably need to get a transcript of that as well, and then that becomes part of the PR our report as well. It's an appendix to the report. So if that's the case, the only thing I really let you know is that we'll plan to schedule that for next month's meeting. And who do I need to get hold of with the paper as far as getting that information?
Clerk takes care of that as
Clerk?
far as, yeah. You can just submit to her what you want to put in the paper, and tell her when, she'll take care of the rest of it.
Okay, I will do that then.
Well, I'll move we proceed with this agreement with the date changes as we discussed tonight.
Motion's been made and seconded. Proceed with the,
Application, SRS application.
yes, DWSRF loan application. Have roll call on it.
Chuck,
Yes.
Iris. Yes. Robin.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay, thanks.
Mr. Rick.
It's that time of year again.
Holland
We're
Lease.
the Holland Lease, for the acreage we have up at Flat Rock River. Any questions? I need signatures if you so wish.
How long we been doing this?
Well, I've been here 20 years, so it's probably 20 before that. Chuck, can you answer that?
Yeah. He's the only one I've ever leased.
That's all I've ever heard.
Any motion to approve? Made.
Hey, Iris, second. Have roll call.
Chuck,
Yes.
Iris.
Yes.
Robin.
Yes.
What else you got for us, Rick?
I thought we could possibly make a date for an executive session on purchase of property, if possible. I checked today and I am missing one appraisal for one of the homes that I've not gotten in yet, so I don't know if we can tentatively make a date, maybe a couple weeks from now. Or maybe right before the next water board meeting. That would even give us more time and possibly Hager can get it done and get it to me. So if we want to set it up for like 5 o'clock prior to the next water board meeting, if that's okay.
Shoot us an email or text or something, depending on something you bring.
Okay, I'll shoot everybody an email and let them know. And then we can start that meeting with, I guess, with a public hearing there and then go on.
After the executive session.
Right.
Yeah, you had executive
Yeah,
session
right.
first, that's,
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Do we need to buy anything this month?
No, sir. I really do, but,
We'll talk about it next week.
well, need to get with the mayor on that one also. I do have plant 2 in the process. Actually, it is ready to run as we speak. I've had National Water Service come in. The rake unit was locked up. They've got it working again. One of the big problems we have with plant 2 was mixing. We don't have any rapid mix in plant 2, so I had an inline mixer put in. I was just actually finished up today. I'll have my chlorine guy come down before we fire it up to make sure all of our chlorine stuff, equipment works. This plant hadn't been ran in 3 or 4 years, so we still have little issues with the SCADA, which would be our deal with our chemical feed. But I don't think that's gonna be a big deal to get worked out. So after last year, we had over 3 million gallons a day, trying to push that through just one plant. We really fought it, so this is just gonna be a temporary, fix, hopefully prior to getting our new surface water plant, so.
Passionate.
Yeah, we're passionate.
Very good.
That's all I have. Any questions for me? Guess we're doing something right.
Yep.
Thanks. Mayor, got anything?
No, thanks.
Anything, anybody have anything